Ascension! Running our Genoa and our Energy. We arrived in Fernando last night. Port control said that only the captain is allowed on shore.
Obrigado, valeu, obrigado. Thank you.
16 more days to go.
Welcome to Sailing Lady Africa. I'm Ricky, and this is my wife Simone.
After 2 years of hard work on our boat, she's finally ready to take us from South Africa across the Atlantic to the Bahamas. Be sure to join in our adventures by subscribing down below.
Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out.
It was time to depart Ascension Island and head off on our 1,200 nautical mile journey to one of our safety stops, Fernando de Naronha.
Be free with me.
Bye, Ascension! Say au revoir!
Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao! Next stop, Fernando de Naronha. Fernando de Naronha is not open, but they said that we can stop there for fuel and water and sweets. And they will police escort us around the island to get all these things.
Sucks, man. It just feels like all we do is these freaking long ass sails and get somewhere and nobody lets you on. And then when you do get on, you gotta freaking pay like $500 worth of insurance to get onto.
So would you rather have stayed in South Africa and worked until COVID was over?
Now or never, baby.
Cliche, we're on the run. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make
Today is extremely hot. Every little bit we move it gets a degree hotter. So we can feel we're getting to the tropics and it's hot. So we had to switch off our big silver freezer.
Too much power. No, I'm joking, we lost an alternator. Well, the alternator not kaput, but it's putting out 15 volts and I just don't want to toast the battery and everything else that could go with it. So I just disconnected it. And we're having bacon again today. Off the topic. Oh, we'll be more economical and we haven't run engine in 2 days and the solar is keeping everything going, so that's sweet.
Managed to put the meat and everything in the other freezer, but then there was still bacon left over, so we're like, wow, we'll just chow bacon for the next couple of days.
How many days are we eating bacon for?
I don't know, I think 5. So today we're having bacon carbonara pasta, tomorrow we'll have bacon fried rice, the next day we'll have bacon and potato casserole. The next day, I don't know, I've got all these recipes for bacon, so. Another day has gone by and we're still flying the spinnaker. Haven't taken her down yet. 840
miles.
40 miles until Fernando. These long passages are so tedious. It's like you do the same thing over and over again. Flying the spinnaker, took it down last night because the wind died, and then we just ran motor maybe for 2 hours and then put it back up again. So that's pretty much the only sail we've used since we left Namibia was our asymmetric. Used the main maybe once and the Jenny once, and the main was just to assist the motors when we lost our steering. And the Jenny was one time that we had high winds coming in and it was too hard for the spinnaker. Other than that, it's just been this up and down, up and down, up and down. What you doing?
Busy topping up the fuel tanks.
But we barely ran the engine.
Oh, this tank wasn't all the way to the top.
This trip has been pretty good, very uneventful. But that's a good thing. It means everything's working, nothing's breaking. So on wing, and it seems to be doing good. We're sitting nicely in the swell, so it's not too shabby. So evening has arrived, and we took out on our Genoa and our Energy because the winds died down, and so we got our pink machine back. She's not so pink anymore. The sails faded a lot, which is weird though, because where the clue and everything is it's still like super rainbow colored, but the rest of the sail is faded. It's light pink, light, like the yellow's almost gone. So it's kind of weird. I don't know why it's done that, but we got the asymmetric with the boat brand new. So it might just be not so good sail material, we don't know. We are 203 nautical miles away from Fernando, and it's been a pretty chilled sail, not much to report. We took down the Genoa and stuff about a day ago, and we put up the spinnaker and been running the spinnaker pretty much non-stop, haven't taken it down the last 2 days. Should get to Fernando about tomorrow afternoon.
Cause I've been under your spell, I flush it out to sea, and hope someday I can repel.
Most of our days on the Atlantic crossing was watching series or practicing the ukulele. Sing me a song.
That'll be it, ladies and gentlemen.
Honey, come on. No, I would break your neck if you chuck that thing. You know Ricky's in a good mood when he gets the fishing stuff out.
Well, for us, because we shut down the one fridge, it's pointless to be fishing and then
no space.
no space, and
But that's why you gotta eat it fresh.
yeah, we're gonna eat it fresh. So we'll see if they're going the north route or not. So we're gonna get to Fernando and probably try and hold our heading as long as we can before we start turning down or turning west, and we're gonna try and get an alternator there, or try and get this one fixed. Maybe some fuel. We don't need much fuel. We burned 20 liters in 1,120 miles, so we'll put another 20. Maybe we'll take another 60 and we'll just motor more through the doldrums.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button below if you haven't already, and click on the notification bell to alert you every time we upload a video. And don't forget to like this video. It's a free way you can support our channel.
It's the morning before we arrive in Ascension. We've got 90 miles to go. It's 6:23 in the morning, and look at the beautiful sunrise. You can evidently see we are heading west. The light winds 12-13 knots. We're doing 5-6 knots. Look to get to Fernando, even though most likely we can't go to shore. We're really trying to get an alternator so we can have the additional power just available as a backup. And the solar's been amazing. Lithium batteries, I wouldn't want it any other way. They work every day. Every single day we use every last bit of sun that comes in. And autopilot's running all the time, the radar's running all the time, well, except for during the day. But if we don't want to be outside, we can switch the radar on, put that alarm also on, and we draw a little bit more power. But when we want to be conservative, we turn it off, and it's been a good trip. Every morning that we wake up, we've got to come and clean the panels. Well, that's just what I do, clean the panels. But the back panel I clean and morph, because we have, the last 4 or 5 days we've been having birds, these little black birds that come and land here at night and crap all over the panels. So in the morning we've got to clean them. They make this weirdest sound. We can chat to each other the whole night. It's quite annoying. But and you can come outside, you can touch it, it won't fly away. It's quite interesting. So they just hit you right for the night. While you have the autopilot running, they don't need to keep the autopilot going.
You see an open door, and feel free to run me down.
30 nautical miles away from Fernando, so we're gonna have a late night. We've only been doing night entries, seems like, on our whole Atlantic, but it's gonna be good. Then we can get a night's rest and then see what's the deal tomorrow morning. Be safe. Check
Hopefully we can check in.
if it's a beach landing. Time it nicely.
I will.
See, that's just on the island, but off we go. We arrived in Fernando last night. Port control said that only the captain is allowed on shore and to bring all the documentation. And so Ricky went, and me and Glenn are just gonna have a party by ourselves on Lady Africa. And getting the guest list ready for our party.
I'm googling how to do the samba, lamba.
Kaduro.
See.
It was pure torture being so close to land and not being able to go on it. It's been 2 hours since Ricky's left and we haven't heard anything from him. The port captain requested to see our COVID tests. Ricky hasn't gone back to us, so we're not too sure. We're kind of sitting back on the boat waiting for him, hoping that we can go ashore. He's ashore at the moment. This place is so real though. It looks so lush and green, and the diving, I think, is amazing. So hopefully we can go on land, fingers crossed.
Climb in the back of the cop van, don't you?
Yeah.
Ricky managed to drop off the alternator to get fixed and get some groceries, which he dropped off at the boat before getting us some more diesel.
Even if we wait the day, you're causing all the troubles buried in my head. What was I supposed
É diesel, sim. Se leva 25, não sei. Mas diz 25. Deve dar. So guys, to the guys in Brazil, to the Polícia Federal, best in the world. The custom police drove us around, helped us out getting everything we need. It's been freaking awesome. These two blokes, top notch, man. Obrigado, hein? Valeu, obrigado. Thank you. Uma hora e meia. Obrigado, hein?
So Ricky came and crushed all my dreams.
Sorry, baby girl. But we're getting an alternator fixed in freaking Fernando de Naronha. The last place you think you'd get an alternator fixed. The guy said he's gonna phone Brazil, get the part, fly it in tomorrow and fix it tomorrow morning. And then hopefully tomorrow afternoon we'll have our alternator back.
And then when were we gonna leave? The next day?
Yeah, get a good night's rest.
So Maganda gave us some water.
Because the alternator's
Alternator is getting fixed.
yeah, so that puts a lot of stress off of us.
Which
got
means I
some
can
water.
plug my laptop in now.
Now you can plug your laptop in, yep. We don't need to run the water
I'll
maker.
watch movie tonight.
And if it's full then tomorrow, if it's full tonight we'll run the water maker too anyways.
It's not full. It's on like 90. The flange of our sail drive had come loose once again, so Ricky opted to jump into the water and remove it completely. It will be put back once we beach or haul out Lady Africa. It was time to pick up anchor and head off to Grenada, our first stop in the Caribbean.
Bye bye Fernando!
off to Grenada, and we had a good 3 days. Not really raced, it was supposed to be raced, but the swell in the anchorage is intense, so if you do come to Fernando, expect that you're going to be roly-poly for a while.
Next stop Grenada, and about Fernando, seems like a really cool spot. It seems pretty expensive. The little bit that we got to go see on land look pretty cool. Some spots. We managed to get everything fixed that we wanted to here, which is pretty amazing. I never thought we'd get anything done here. Anchorage is rolly, hectic rolly. The swell comes in from the north like that, and you're completely exposed. The only thing you're sheltered from is from the trade winds, but other than that, it's pretty rolly. But where you come ashore, they got a nice dock there, easy to get on, so that's quite convenient.
What's that island called? Fernando to no landing.
No landing.
Fernando to
No Rona.
no Rona.
There's no Rona. There's Rona there.
No
We've been bobbing for how long? Like 3 hours? 4 hours?
4 hours.
We've been bobbing for 4 hours. That beautiful wind we had from Ascension to Grenada's gone. Ascension to Brazil's gone. Started the engine to assist our asymmetric in getting us to Grenada before the 30th of March. Because at that speed, that's what it predicted, that we'd get to the 30th of March.
30 days from now.
Yo, that'd be killer. 30 days from now.
Can't even sleep that away.
$16 more days to go.
16?
According to my calendar. We've got our little watch times over here. So, alright, remember we're on our last leg. 17. 16 to go. Let's hang up our blankets so that we can have
More
better
speed.
speed.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. Put more sail.
I'm gonna put my pillowcase on the broom handle tomorrow.
Put my underwear.
Tomorrow.
Stay tuned till next week as we cross the equator, have some rainstorms and catch some fish on the rest of our journey to Grenada. Don't forget to subscribe below if you haven't already and give this video a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to support our channel, you can do so by joining our Patreon family. Link is in the description below. Have an awesome week, guys.